The station has already settled 2 millimeters. They're going to have to go in overnight and reset the tracks to their original level. Precautionary measures to avoid derailment. Several kilometers away at another construction site, they're getting ready to blast 25 meters below the ground. They're building an escape shaft in case they have to evacuate trains between 2 subway stations. They've hit hard rock, so they're using dynamite. The men put the dynamite into pre-drilled holes 6 meters deep. They're using 73 kilograms of dynamite right in the center of a residential neighborhood and next to a school playground. Door-to-door warnings are given to make sure no one ventures outside.
In about an hour's time, we're going to do the blasting, which I'm sure you're already aware of.
Yes.
The siren will go on for 30 seconds, and then after that, just one blast.
Okay.
We'll make sure as well that the children are not at the playground at that moment.
They are not.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
You don't have any small children in your house, right? So then that's fine. Only the dogs, but I think they're quite well behaved.
Yes. Okay. Not very loud.
No, it's not going to be very loud, but you will definitely hear the sound.
The weather can change quickly in Singapore, and it has. A precarious situation for the men setting the dynamite.
Because the weather is turning back, it's expecting a bit of lightning. We're using electrical charges, so we have to blast it before the lightning comes. We don't want any interference with the lightning and our electronic detonators.
With the storm closing in, the team is rushing to get the blast ready in time. Expanding Singapore's subway system can be a hazardous business, especially when the construction crew has to work in residential neighborhoods. These men are blasting right next to a school playground. They're building an escape shaft, an underground exit point between 2 subway stops. It means using dynamite, a dangerous game when the skies above could bring lightning. The charges are set and the site is evacuated. Everyone appears to be inside, and the storm seems to be holding off. Removing the cover reveals a textbook blast. 5 more blasts to go, and this small part of the Singapore subway expansion will be finished. When completed, Singapore will have 29 new stations added to their state-of-the-art subway system. Most Singaporeans may not know it, but many of the stations are also built to be bomb shelters. A not-so-foreign idea halfway across the world. In September of 1940, the sound of air raid sirens filled the streets of London.
This is the music they play every night in London.
The Germans had occupied the skies. The Blitz was on. Tens of thousands of people fled to the London Underground, the world's oldest subway. The Tube became their refuge, a place to eat, sleep, and stay clear of the bombs dropping above.
Many of the 80 stations used as shelters will have 2 canteens each. Tons of food are consumed every night. To prepare and deliver it is the work of over 1,000 people.
Over the many months to come, the London Underground saved countless lives. This inspiring story gave Singapore an idea.
What we are seeing here is the closing of the entrance blast-resistant door. This is a sliding door, and it is important for us to seal off the entire station before it can function as a civil defense shelter.
Almost every new station Singapore is building these days can be transformed into a state-of-the-art defense shelter at the flick of a switch. There are 20 tons of concrete in each door. Nothing is getting through here.
This will prevent the ingress of contaminants that may be outside in the external environment from entering into the protected space. This will also prevent blast leakage from the outside entering into the shelter. So when the entrance blast doors are closed, the occupants to the shelter will have to come by this way. If they are found to be contaminated, they'll be directed to enter our decontamination chamber. And we have a series of showers to do a decontamination procedure before they will be directed to join the rest of the shelterees in the clean area of the shelter.
Singaporeans are master planners. They prepare for everything. In fact, this station is completely built, but it won't open for another 7 years. Trains whiz by, they don't stop. When enough people move into the area, they know they'll need the station. Might as well get ahead of the game. It's all part of the grand vision for Singapore, to have one of the most comprehensive mass transit systems in the world. Move people quickly, and you've got a fast-moving economy. It's one of the ways Singapore has managed to leap forward from third world status to first in the space of a few decades. A mighty accomplishment indeed.